the accident. Fortunately, Ji Ong's father was there. Ong was seriously injured, so the driver wanted the two parties to settle the matter amicably without involving the authorities. After saying this, the driver took out 5 million won and gave it to Jae Ong, hoping he would agree to his request. Although Jae Ong had the money in hand, he refused. Balkan went inside to ask his father's opinion. Surprisingly, Jae Ong took 2 million out of 5 million, giving only 3 million to his father. Then he lied, saying the person who caused the accident was poor and begged them not to call the police. Hearing this, his father agreed not to pursue the matter further. Then Rae-ong went outside and told the driver that everything was fine. However, during the conversation he smelled alcohol on the driver, which gave Rae-ong another reason to demand an additional 3 million. Although the driver was reluctant, he had no other choice. Finally, he reluctantly gave Rae-ong the last 3 million, which made him extremely happy and self-satisfied, thinking that making money was easy. Afterwards, he went home to get some things for his father who was in the hospital and also checked to see if his father had any valuable items that could be sold. The result? Ong found a watch, but the biggest surprise was an insurance policy. Inside, it stated that if his father died in an accident, he would receive 500 million in insurance money. Reading this, he couldn't help but sigh, wondering if it would have been better if the driver had hit him a little harder. He then went to the hospital, but as soon as he reached the alley near his house, he was stopped by a group of thugs trying to extort money from him. When he refused, they immediately attacked him, punching and kicking him, leaving him defenseless. They then searched his belongings, found his watch and tried to take it, but Ong held on tight. Unable to take it, the thugs left, leaving Ong lying motionless on the ground. When he woke up, 3 days had passed. It turned out that a patrol officer had found him and taken him to the hospital. However, they couldn't find the culprit because there were no security cameras in that alley. Ji Ong didn't find the thugs, but he wasn't discouraged because he had just come up with a new way to make money. So right after being discharged from the hospital, he went to the scrap yard where the Chinese employee lived. Without beating around the bush, Ji immediately made an offer to him. He would receive 60 million won for eliminating someone. Hearing this, the Chinese employee asked who the target was, and Ji frankly said, "My father. You just need to cause an accident with your car. The location is the alley near your house." This alley had no cameras, so there was no fear of being caught. He said that if the man completed the task, he would receive 200 million won, and the man would receive 30%, or 60 million won. To avoid being exposed, the two agreed not to meet until the job was done. But less than 24 hours later, the employee went to see. He overheard that the insurance